Close your eyes, and let the city of London rise before you. The year is 1855. The air is heavy, thick with smoke and sorrow. A pale yellow fog curls around the corners of narrow alleys, swallowing the outlines of buildings. Gas lamps flicker like trembling stars, their glow swallowed by the mist. Each step on the cobblestones echoes into the silence, as if the city itself is holding its breath. Tetmos Perry, the fog was not gentle mist, it was coal smoke, chimney soot, and the breath of thousands of fires. Londoners called it the Peas, thick as soup, greenish as boiled peas. Walking through it meant losing sight of your own hand stretched before you. Tea streets beneath your boots. The cobblestones are slick with rain, mud, and horse droppings. Carriages rattle by, their wheels splashing filth onto skirts and trousers. The sound of hooves is muffled by the fog, as if the city is whispering secrets only the night can hear. Smells the Thames, exhales a sour stench, swollen with sewage and waste. It mingles with the smoke of roasting chestnuts, the faint sweetness of bakeries, and the sharp temps of coal. Perfume shops try to mask the odor, but the city's breath is stronger than any fragrance. The people, a matchgirl passes, her tiny bundle of sticks glowing faintly in the dark. A policeman in a tall hat disappears into the mist, his lantern bobbing like a ghostly star. Gentlemen hurry with handkerchiefs pressed to their noses, while beggars crouch in doorways, their outlines blurred into shadows. They soundscape somewhere. A church bell tolls the hour. A dog barks, then vanishes into silence. The city is alive, but in the fog it feels half asleep, half dreamy, and so you walk, slowly, carefully, through the fog and the filth, guided only by the trembling glow of gaslight. London is not a city. Tonight it is a dream. A labyrinth of smoke and shadow, where every step feels like a step deeper into another world. London's streets are alive with hunger. Your stomach growls, your pockets are light, and the city whispers its menu of survival. Vendors cry, hot eels, fresh pies, roasted chestnuts, jellied eels, slimy but filling, mystery meat pies, crusts, hiding secrets, penny bones for children, stale bread soft in broth, gin cheaper than water, ale safer than the Thames, odd snacks, trotters, potatoes, pig's ears, the cruel contrast with wealthy feasts. And so the art of not starving was learned bite by bite, penny by penny, in a city that never fed you kindly. The Thames does not flow, it festers. The air itself is poison. To live in London is to gamble with every breath. The great stink of 1858, Parliament fleeing the smell, cholera, typhoid, smallpox, sweeping through alleys, families crammed in damp cellars, illness spreading like whispers, cemeteries overflowing, graves shallow and hurried, doctors with strange remedies, superstition stronger than science, the rich escaping to the countryside, the poor left behind. And yet, somehow, life clung on Fragia, fevered but unbroken. The city does not rest. Its heart beats in factories, in chimneys, in endless labor, children as chimney sweeps, cogging soot, matchgirls, poisoned by phosphorus, factory floors echoing with clatter and cries, dock workers, costermongers, mudlarks, scavenging the Thames, the workhouse, shelter bought with dignity, the endless grind, survival through toil. In London, to work was to live, but only just. Night falls, and the question is simple. Where will you sleep? Lodging houses, beds shared by strangers, workhouses, where hunger was traded for rules, doorways, alleys, Bridgestone pillows for the desperate, families huddled together, warmth as currency, the wealthy in mansions, curtains drawn against the cold. And so, in the city of millions, sleep was never certain, never safe. Clothes were not styled, they were survival, stitched with poverty and pride, ragged coats, patched boots, second-hand rags, street markets selling cast-offs of the wealthy, children barefoot in winter, shawls wrapped tight, the language of clothing. Who was poor? Who pretended otherwise? The contrast of silk gowns and top hats just streets away, In every thread, a story of struggle was woven. Even in misery, the human heart seeks laughter, music, and escape. Music halls alive with song and cheap ale, penny dreadfuls dark tales of crime and monsters, street performers juggling, singing, dancing for coins, fairs, puppet shows, and shadow plays, escaping hunger with imagination, if only for an hour. And so, in the gutter, joy flickered like a candle against the dark. London was cruel, but even in its darkest corners, hope refused to die. Churches offering bread and sermons, charities feeding the hungry, clothing the cold, dreams of emigration, of escape to America or Australia, the resilience of families, neighbors, strangers, helping strangers, the stubborn belief that tomorrow might be kinder.